I heard you sort of describe yourself as a recovering classical musician.
I sure
once.
do.
I like that. That's very
I think a
funny.
lot of us are, and,
Yeah.
and the more I speak that, the more I go around and the more I hear from other people that, love symphonic music, orchestral music so much, but there's also a lot of stuff that goes along with it that,
Yeah, of
that
course.
maybe is not so of the moment. Maggie Paul is a song carrier and an elder from out east where I'm from. She told me about these ancestor songs. And after I heard them, I went to her and I said, Maggie, I hear music on top and below these melodies. And she banged the table. She said, yes, me too. I hear symphonies. So she said, go and make symphonies.
And you've done it.
And so we did.
You're here today, National Arts Center Orchestra, rehearsing in a few minutes for the first time. You've done this before with symphony. What does it feel like? What's the difference between a regular set and a set with symphony?
It is a totally different way of making music that I'm particularly used to. When I'm going out with my band, we're 5 musicians. Most of the show is improvised.
And your voice lends itself as well, because you have an operatic voice as well, when you want to.
When I want
you
to.
open up sometimes, and it can marry to the orchestra sound, absolutely.
Yeah, I like to think of it as a color that I can paint with sometimes,
Yeah.
but I use it sparingly.
Of all the areas of conversation around contemporary culture in North America and Canada, and the double disenfranchisement of the first peoples of this continent, land taken away and then culture taken away. So many people have tried to do so many different things as part of this conversation. The gentle and profound strength of your album, where we hear the voices of ancestors, and that moment where you lay a harmony underneath that comes from you and from now. And then your voice connects to what they sang, and then it goes off on a journey. That is one of the, I think, most productive cultural statements that I've seen since I've been in Canada. Do you feel that vibe coming back from audiences and conversations you have around
For me, it's about dialogue. Like the whole project was about, ancestral dialogue and doing it for a reason. These songs, these ancestor songs and these ancestor recordings need to live out in the world. They can't be in a museum on an archive shelf, which is where they were sitting for a long time. So for me, it's about giving or kind of offering them the space that they deserve, in our cultural conversation, and elevating it to the heights of the orchestra, and letting other Indigenous people know that this is our space too.
Absolutely.
And that for me is such an exciting moment. Like, I think we're here now, we're telling our stories, we're singing our songs in our language. For me, it's a celebration.